Their normal starter, Brandon Holloway, out with an ankle injury. He didn't even make the trip to Provo. And a quick hitter on the outside. Coaches tell us Fitzgerald's better when this team is running with Temple. The question is, could they? So 1st and 5 for Nick Fitzgerald out of the shotgun. Ashton Shumpert fights his way through. You take a shot. They'll keep it on the ground on 2nd and 1. Shumpert will grind it out. Opening drive for the Bulldogs. Blitz coming. Fitzgerald able to run that way, and he's able to use his legs to dance towards the marker. Quarterback draw. Fitzgerald doesn't find the blocking. Play action. Fitzgerald pulls it back. Now lets it go, and he fits it in for a 1st down. This is a vulnerable BYU secondary. Shumpert again.
Early in this ball game.
Shumpert again. Too much. Eris Williams now in at running back for the Bulldogs. Fitzgerald lets it go deep down the sideline. Too much.
It's tough when you don't have all your players.
3rd and 4. Fitzgerald dances away from pressure. Heaves one downfield and 2 strong. Fitzgerald.
It needs to happen here. Just let him run it.
Inside handoff to Eris Williams. Fitzgerald trying to keep it on the RPO. He dumps it off to Keith Mixon. He's got the sideline and 1 man to beat, and he's in. Ashton Shumpert has the football for Mississippi State. With 99 wins in 11 seasons as a head coach at BYU before moving on to Virginia. Shumpert hit in the backfield. Drop for a loss, and a big one. Francis Bernard come out of the break. 3rd and 11 for Mississippi State. Starting the 2nd quarter. Shumpert takes a pass, sneaks through, finds a hole, and he rustles his way down for a gain of 18. On play action, they get it to the perimeter. And a couple of yards there. Now 2nd and 3 after that last completion to Deere. They pump and go. Fitzgerald intercepted. Micah Hanneman.
Watch the break on the football. Playing some zone coverage on the back end. This is usually a man-to-man team, but watch the break that Hanneman makes on the football. Well, I tell you what, that's nice range on the back end by the junior, Micah Hanneman.
Big win for Louisville tonight at home against Duke to start our college football doubleheader. Fred Ross in motion. Blitz coming straight up the middle. Eris Williams. Pulsifer now in at middle linebacker. Fitzgerald over the middle. Caught by Ross. He's got a 1st down and takes it to midfield.
More zone than I've seen him play in, and I'll bet you 3 games.
2 high safeties here. Fitzgerald goes back over the middle, and he's got Keith Mixon. Linebackers blitz again. Williams can't quite get past it.
Are on the edges.
They bring 4 this time. Fitzgerald over the middle again.
Middle of the field you talk about, it's there again.
Draw planned, and those plans scuttled.
It's the big fella here just work. He just takes the right tackle, Justin Sr., and just pushes him right back to Nick Fitzgerald.
He got him with a hip check.
Going to play the odds of zone and then rally up and make a tackle.
Fitzgerald has time. Caught for the 1st down.
After he put one on the ground 2 plays earlier.
Eris Williams gets stood up and dropped in the backfield. A basketball player for Dave Rose's BYU Cougars as well. 3rd down 8. Fitzgerald stands tall again. Fits it in again to Fred Ross.
He knows all 4 wide receiver positions.
12th play of the drive. Ashton Shumpert leading the way. Fitzgerald able to pick up 2.
Watch for an in-breaking route in this area.
Fitzgerald steps back. Batted! And it falls to the turf. Pressure from the right side. Shumpert straight ahead. Stood up at the 1. 14th play of the drive. Fitzgerald keeps. He's in. Touchdown. 1st and 10 for Nick Fitzgerald. And they go with the end around to Malik Deere coming out of the slot. So BYU defense who got torched by Toledo. They allowed 700 yards. See if Mississippi State takes a couple of shots. Here comes the blitz up the middle again. Fitzgerald stands tall and incomplete. Blitz coming again, up the A gap again. Fitzgerald rolls, has a man wide open in the middle of the field. Both quarterbacks have been more dangerous with their legs tonight. To the screen, and that's blown up between the numbers. Back to football, and Eris Williams over the left side. Right back to him. Another first down. Back to the ground game.
Sounds like something Paul Johnson would do.
Yes, it's more fitting for Paul Johnson's offense. Balanced attack for the Bulldogs, and they go to the air. Fitzgerald has room to run. He almost got tripped up, and now he'll scramble with it. A couple different BYU defenders have been tossed for targeting. A run-pass option, and they sling it out to Donald Gray. They have changed player behavior in the name of player safety. 2nd and 6, ball on the ground. Fitzgerald all day, and now his quarterback's coach got married just a couple of years ago. Said, I went to Brian's wedding. 2nd and 7. 3rd and 3 here. Williams.
Watch the explosion by the true freshman right here. Nice job. Just kind of swimming inside, gets around Michael Story, who's in for Deion Calhoun to make this play.
Looking to Williams and said he wanted to take off up the middle, and he'll get nowhere. Blitz coming up the middle. Fitzgerald fires. Whoa. Fitzgerald fits it into a tight window.
It has been close.
And let him get away with it. Here's the reverse. This is Malik Deer turning the corner. Ooh, blocking the back. No flag.
I mean, it was a tackle. Just watching the replay, it was just outright tackle.
2nd and short. First down run for Eris Williams. Pressure from the edge. They run option the opposite way. Williams gets bottled up. On 2nd and 6, here's Keith Mixon.
Nice. Got to get some pressure.
Williams. Line holds. Fitzgerald will take off with it. He needs 18 yards. He's got it and more, and a first down.
The officials missed another one.
There's Williams, shoves his way forward for a gain of 1. Play number 10 of this drive. Play action. Fitzgerald pressured. And he's finally taken down.
At that defensive end spot, but you see him come inside on a game. Tackle goes outside, he comes inside and finds freedom on the way to the quarterback. Takes and eats up space and frees up the defensive end, and he did there for Tau 2.
Intercepted by BYU.
That's Kai Nakua right here. Same type of player. Just has instincts for the football, steps right in front of the intended receiver, Fred Ross. I tell you what, nice hands as well.
He grew up looking up to guys like Troy Polamalu, the late Sean Taylor. He said, I've always been a physical player, and people might say our secondary is a step slow, but we've got a lot of pride, and they've got a lot of picks. It's 12 on the season. And a long field for Mississippi State. Dead even in the second half in total yardage. Nick Fitzgerald. Quick hitter to the outside, and Keith Mixon. Most reliable receiver is Ross. He's in the slot near side. BYU brings 5. Fitzgerald moving the pocket, and will flick that one to the Mississippi State sideline. Ross and Mixon top of the formation. Fitzgerald looking that way. Goes deep down the sideline. Incomplete. In zone again. Fitzgerald pumps, lets it fly. Incomplete.
In the first week or so of training camp.
Keith Mixon on the counter pitch. Gets spread out, still gets upfield, and gets popped out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Corners peeking inside.
They show a blitz. Fitzgerald fires to the edge, and he's got Malik Deer, who has the first down. Here's Malik Deer. After all, on 2nd and 5. Mississippi State. 3rd down 1. Williams. Hit. Dropped. Graves has hit a 48-yarder this season. That's where the kick would be from here. 4th and 2. Fitzgerald slipped on the turf. We are tied at 14. Late in the 4th quarter. Fitzgerald over the middle for a 1st down. Harris Williams. Nope. Fitzgerald kept that. And they keep it on the ground. Williams tripped up.
With an opportunity to maybe play for a field goal, and you got 3 timeouts, you can't take them.
Empty backfield for Nick Fitzgerald. Ross can throw it. Goes right back to Fitzgerald, who's got the sideline. Fitzgerald stopped. A gain of 9.5 on that defensive line. Fitzgerald keeps it. Fitzgerald looks, fires, end zone, incomplete. Ross in motion. Fitzgerald rides and fires, batted away, incomplete. He's matched up with Dian Lake.
That's where you go with the football.
Fitzgerald looking left the whole time, now trying to find Ross. He'll scramble, gets out of one guy, leaps, he is in! Mississippi State's turn. Fitzgerald goes in zone, first play. Go! Incomplete! Harris Williams under center, quarterback sneak. He bounced it to the outside.
Slot wide open.
4-man rush. Fitzgerald pressured, and he gets swallowed up. Cougars bring a blitz. Fitzgerald gets hit as he lets it go. End zone tipped, incomplete. Option. Here's Mixon.
Now he's cheating back inside.
Fitzgerald pressured, rolls, lets it go, end zone. BYU survives. Fred Warner in the middle of it again.